Let's welcome junior guard Jerian Grant to the show. Jerian, thanks for coming on.
Yep, no problem.
All right, my man, you scored 12 points in 31 seconds to help bring your game against Louisville into overtime. Take us through that 31 seconds.
It was just, we were down, kind of no shot to really tie the game or win it. And, my teammates just told me to go get the ball and try to make something happen with it.
What was your mindset up to that last 31 seconds? You only had 6 points. How did you stay positive going into that final stretch?
It was definitely tough. My shots weren't going in, but, when it came down to crunch time, my teammates told me to go get the ball.
All right, now, instead of just beating the Cardinals in regulation, it took you guys 5 OTs to get the job done. In the words of my old lady, what took you so long?
It was just, it's just one of those games, Like, I think, 5 of the last 6 games against Louisville down in overtime. So, we were ready for it, but, just took us 5 overtimes to get it done.
Jerian, how tired were you after the game? What have you done to recover? Like, did you have to get an IV bag or just take in a lot of fluids?
Well, I got in the ice bath. I was really tired, but, I only played, 36 minutes. We had guys, our point guard played 60 minutes, and, our small forward played about 56. So, I know those guys are really tired.
Now, your family's full of basketball talent. Your father, Harvey, played in the NBA. Your uncle, Horace, also played in the NBA. And your brother, Jeremy, currently plays for Syracuse. Out of all those guys I just mentioned, who has the most talent?
I would say I had the most talent. Those guys are like 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", and, they can get it done with their athleticism. But just talent-wise, I think I got them.
Well, Jerian, what we really want to know is, when you and Jeremy were kids, did your father make you play in rec specs?
Nah, he never did. That was his old school thing. Nah.
You never thought about breaking them out and going for an old school look?
Nah, not me.
Hey, man, they look decent on the street right now. Everything comes back. Right. The Urkel look is in right now. All right, finally, I was checking out your Twitter game. I was kind of feeling it. I just want to make one thing clear. You thanked Oprah for a quote from @OprahWorld, but that's not really her tweeting, right? That's a fake account.
Yeah, I know Oprah. Just, a little fake, a little Oprah, inspirational tweet.
Okay, just making sure. Next thing you be thinking, like what, not Bill Walton, Peyton's head, and all that other nonsense, man.
Finally, Jerian, what's your guys' goals? You look to finish strong in this season. What are you guys looking for the postseason?
Just finishing strong, hopefully getting, who knows what's going to happen within the Big East, hopefully get a double bye in the Big East tournament, heading strong there, and then when the NCAA tournament hits, hopefully we can make a special run.
Well, speaking of special runs, everybody ran onto the court when the game was over. Did you agree with that court storming? You were ranked.
Yeah, some say, us against Louisville is a big game, but, court storming nowadays just happens, just starts to happen. But, our fans were there for 3.5 hours, 5 extra overtime, so, it wasn't that bad that they rushed the court.
Well, your boy Derek Shelton hit double digits in overtime alone. I think he had 17 or something like that. How come he can't get any run in the regular game? It got to be in overtime for him to see the floor?
Yeah, it's been tough for him a little bit, past few games. But, he came through in the clutch when we needed him. He after the first overtime, he kind of came to the bench and was like, guys, we got this. Like, don't worry about it. So, he was playing with confidence.
Well, that's good for Garrick, man. Hey, let me tell you, when you're walking around Notre Dame's campus, pick Manatel's head up. Can you do me that favor? Tell him it's not his fault. Thanks so much for coming on. Again, that's Notre Dame guard Jerian Grant. Best of luck with the rest of the season, and congratulations on the win. You know what it is. Unite, ESPN's very first late-night show. Catch us every weeknight at midnight on ESPNU. And don't forget to hit us on Twitter @Unite and like us on Facebook.